In response to a recent uptick in shoplifting, new deterrents, such as jail time for repeat offenders and facial recognition software being used in high street retailers, are being discussed by the UK government. In the city of Chester, I asked Chris how he felt about these measures.
Okay, it's understandable why this is being put in place. We are seeing just in the news by itself and social media how many stores are being raided and everything at the minute. They're seeing swarms of people going in. It would help locate it, but then also at the same time it's the moral question of, is it right to be tracking everyone all the time? I don't know if I have the answer for that one. That's one to be debated, but it's worth considering.
So it's sort of these two considerations of the privacy and the efficacy of these of these measures. What about then specifically on the facial recognition? There's been mention of that being used in retailers, but also by the police. Do you think there's any legitimacy to them using it, perhaps to identify in a crowd of people an existing suspect?
As long as it's used for the right measures, there shouldn't be an issue. Obviously, amongst the crowd and everything, if there's a specific incident that was to happen, say someone was attacked or like a hospital incident or anything, or someone just need to have the blame put on them, it's like, we can see the root cause of this. They would have the right to use it, really. I mean, they're already on camera anyway, so what's bad using the next step up, really?
So I suppose the more broad question then is not just in these two specific settings, but more broadly, as the average man on the street in society. Do you think you can have any expectation of privacy just going about your day?
It's difficult when we do live in the Big Brother state. We are seeing more, even just like in traffic incidents, the UAZ zones, if I think that's the right anagram. But yeah, it is a difficult one. People should be able to have their privacy or anything. There's innocent people out there. Not everyone does need to be tracked. I do understand the reasons, like I said before, why you would use it on specific people, or I don't know, you could use it in each different factor going up. I mean, like terrorism incidents, if it's like the MEN, maybe that would have helped in situations like, I know it's going to an extreme, but at the same time, that's what it could be used for.
And so do you think on balance, can I push you for an on balance, is it a good thing or a bad thing that perhaps there's been a reduction in privacy and that these measures are being used in these ways?
Like I said, I find that a difficult one. Again, understanding all the reason behind it. I think people do have the right to have their privacy and everything. It shouldn't feel like they're constantly being watched over. But again, you can argue the other side of it all. I haven't made my mind up if it would be the right decision or not, but again, it's one to be debated.
Not a problem. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, no problem.